In this section, you're going to be editing text by dragging and dropping and using the story editor and tracking changes. To quickly cut and paste words in your document, use the drag and drop to move text from one paragraph to another in the magazine layout. This saves time and effort. So go to Edit, go to Preferences, which is down at the bottom, and go to Type. Edit, Preferences, and Type. The Preferences dialog box appears and we are on Type. In the drag and drop text edition, in that section, select Enable in Layout View. So look for the drag and drop text edition and make sure Enable Layout View is selected. This option lets you drag and drop text in Layout View in addition to the story editor. And you can click OK. If these are not already selected, make sure you select them. And now you go back to Type, then go to Show Hidden Characters. Right now it's on Hide Hidden Characters because of previous sections. But this is where you will see Show Hidden Characters as well. Scroll to the first spread of the document, which is this spread right here. Next to 22 products, the common phrase using abusing is transposed as abusing using. 22 products right here. I'm going to zoom in to this and you can see 22 products, the do's and do nots, harm, wares that local editors have been abusing, using, and keeping around the office. Using the Type tool, drag to select using. Along with the comma and the space after it. Position the I bar pointer. You'll see if you hover over it, it turns into a black arrow with a small T. Position it over the selected word until the pointer changes to it, and drag the word to its correct position before the word abusing. All you need to do, I right clicked unfortunately, select the text and then click and drag ahead of abusing. Now it says editors have been using, abusing, and keeping around the office. And that's how you can edit text by dragging and dropping. You can also use the story editor and track changes, which can also do the same function. If you need to enter any text edits, rewrite a story or cut a story, you can isolate the text with the story editor. The story editor window works by you need to scroll down to the second spread. I'm going to fit my page to my window, Control-Alt-0, or View, Fit Spread in Window. Once you're on your second spread in the document, use the Type tool and click in the last paragraph of the story. This last paragraph, you'll see that it has overset text in it. Next, choose Edit, go up to Edit, and then select Edit in Story Editor. Edit in Story Editor, which is right here. This is our story, and as you can tell, there is overset text that finishes right here. You'll see a line that shows overset text. Select that last sentence where it says, "With that, Alexis pushes back her chair and smiles." And just delete that or press backspace. Notice the effect on the layout. The story is no longer overset. We don't have that gray line going across our text. And you can close the story editor's window box, but we'll still need it for tracking changes. For some projects, it's important to see what changes are made to the text throughout the design and review process. Using the type tool, click in the first table of contents entry where it says 48 2 weeks good. So we're going to use our selection tool, and we're going to come up where it says 48 2 wheels good right here. Use your type tool and click in that first table, and then we're going to go to edit and edit in story editor. If you look closely and you scroll all the way to the top, you'll notice it is not here because this is just your paragraphs from the first spread. If I close out of this and I go back to edit in story editor, you'll see there's my body copy. Sometimes the best way to see the city is by bicycle. Next, choose type and track changes. Track changes, which is right here. And track changes in current story. In the story editor window, select the first sentence. Sometimes the best way to see the city is by bicycle. Include the space after the period in the selection also. Elect is by bicycle with our space. Don't forget that first letter like I just did. Cut and paste or drag and drop the selected sentence to after the second sentence that starts Alexis K., Director of Meridian Urban Bank Museum. Takes us on a personal tour. So we're going to cut this or copy it and paste it. I'm going to go Control V. Oops, I pasted it. Control Z. We're going to go Control X to cut. We're going to select here, which is after that second sentence, and we're going to do Control V. If you're wanting to use the tools available, you select that first sentence, go to Edit, and go to Copy or Cut, your choice. And then select after the next sentence and go Edit and then Paste if you're wanting to use the controls that we have on the program. With the story editor window still open, go back to Type and go back to Track Changes and review the options for accepting or rejecting it. So we're coming here and we're going to accept all changes in this story. There's all different kinds of change options. We can reject all in the story, in the document, and the entire document. We can accept just that one change, reject that one change. In this case, we're accepting all changes in this document. When the alert dialog box displays, it will say accept all changes in this document. You don't need to show this again, and click OK. Click the story editor's window close box, which is right here. Go up to Edit and go to Spelling, and then check Dynamic Spelling to disable this feature. We don't want to worry about dynamic spelling. And then after that, you're going to save your document. You have completed lesson 6.